Moving to this from the Daily Wire, the first Indiana Jones movie, Raiders of the Lost Ark, came out in 1981. Back then, Harrison Ford was 38. Now Ford's 80 years old, not exactly the age of an action hero, and the fifth installment of the movie is not faring well with critics. Peter Howell of the Toronto Star wrote, quote, "It's all pretty goofy and laborious over its 142-minute running time." 142 minutes. The Rolling Stone review was even more harsh. "You either die as an intellectual property hero trapped in amber, or you live long enough to see yourself riding a fake horse against a green screen subway background when most of your peers have slowed down." Critic David Fear wrote, quote, "You're largely left with what you'd imagine you'd get if you programmed a 21st century AI program to write up nostalgia bait for the children of the late 20th century." So a lot of reviews like this. With a running time of nearly 2.5 hours, reviewers said the $300 million movie is a bloated mess with endless chase scenes. David Rooney of The Hollywood Reporter wrote, quote, "That nonstop pacing might sound ideal, but it's mostly an exhausting slog. And so much phony CGI. Quote, parts of what dims the enjoyment of this concluding chapter is just how glaringly fake so much of it looks," Rooney wrote. Maybe the filmmaker should have stopped at 4 installments. While some reviewers said Ford still has his trademark swagger, one reviewer wrote, quote, "I'm not sure how many fans want to see Indiana Jones as a broken, helpless old man who cowers in the corner while his patronizing goddaughter takes the lead, but that's what we're given, and it's as bleak as it sounds." So that's Indiana Jones 5 for you. An 80-year-old, doddering, incompetent Indiana Jones being lectured to by his woke goddaughter. That sound appealing? Is that everybody on board for that? Honestly, and not to put too fine a point on it or make too much of it, but if this movie doesn't absolutely bomb at the box office, then I think I give up on America. I give up. I give up on this country if this movie does not completely tank. Did you know our friends at Genucel have upgraded their most popular package to feature their top-selling deep firming vitamin C serum plus ultra retinol moisturizer with natural retinol alternative? Well, right now you can take advantage of this limited time package upgrade for 70% off. Why waste time and money to go get work done on your face when you can get Genucel skincare shipped right to your door? Genucel's secret is a family recipe for over 20 years that makes it safe for all skin types and perfect for both men and women. Made by a compounding pharmacist in small batches and always safe, cruelty-free, and natural. You know, my marketing manager loves Genucel's under eye bag cream. She said she cannot go a day without it. We're just going to move past that, so there's not a whole thing where I'm making fun of her and saying how ugly and hideous she is? Really? Is okay. Anyway, a hideous beast that is now slightly less ugly because of Genucel. Go to Genucel.com, and I have to make it up on my own. This is what we're left with. Go to Genucel.com/WalshYT and try Genucel's most popular package for 70% off, featuring both Genucel's Ultra Retinol and Genucel's Firming Serum. Get a complimentary Spa Essentials box with every package order, plus free upgrade to priority shipping. That's Genucel.com/WalshYT, Genucel.com/WalshYT. If this is not a humiliating box office disaster that ends the careers of everybody involved, then I give up. I mean, the country is done. Seriously. This is a hollow, lifeless, cash grab remake that has none of the original, the charm of the original series, has no respect for the characters, has no respect for the audience, is being used as a vehicle to send yet another message about how men are stupid and useless. There's just no reason to watch it. Why would you watch it? There's no possible incentive. If audiences go to watch it, then it will simply be because of zombie-like instincts to mindlessly consume whatever garbage these movie studios dump on our heads. And if that instinct is so overwhelming that even this movie does well at the box office, then I don't know. I think there's no hope because there's not enough mind left. Okay, we're not thinking enough anymore. Especially after all, everybody complains, and rightly so, about the cash grab remakes and sequels. We've been complaining about that for decades. Everyone knows they're never good. And then there's the wokeness factor too, being preached to constantly. Everyone complains about it. And then these movies come out, and many of these same people still go and they spend lots of money to watch the movies. And if we have that little self-control, then what hope is there? So yes, that is, if this is not a box office bomb, then America is officially doomed. It is all over. That's what I'm saying. That'll do it for this portion of shows. We move over to the members block. You become a member today by using code Walsh at checkout for 2 months free on all annual plans. Hope to see you there. If not, talk to you tomorrow. Godspeed.